So, how many guys have ever stolen anything before? I know I have as well. You don't think it's stealing, but a really wide problem brought around the world that everyone does it is download music files. Um, so, if you look at it like in an artist's point of view, his job is to make music and sell it. With the creation of a P2P or a person-to-person file sharing service, such as LimeWire or Napster, any of those types of programs, you can download for free basically, and it is considered illegal. Um, but it's a wide problem that needs to be. They're still trying to find a solution to it. It's a hard subject to solve. I think the best solution for music piracy is one that will satisfy the music industry, the consumer, and the PTP program or service, providing a fair and legal system for everybody and for them all to work together legally. This is a quote from Joseph Plambeck from Media Counter Blogs. This was on July 15th. He stated that artists become angry or causing lawsuits to be filed against large P2P programs such as LimeWire, Napster, people like that. The music industry sued over 5,000 people in an attempt to stop people from illegally downloading and sharing files. For one, you have people that download the file like you or me who's just trying to get the music file, but there's also people who go and try and corrupt it, and if you download the wrong file, you get a virus, your computer crashes, and that's no fun as just a music listener. The LimeWire's quoted for 75 trillion in damages of stealing from artists. They had to pay fines towards those people and were shut down eventually. The thing about it is that even though they're shut down, another program will be opened. It's a once they kill a program, a newer one is put out with better they know their way around how not to get corrupted, and so people like LimeWire, the federal court judge issued an injunction to put LimeWire to a halt, which was significant because there was $75 trillion worth of damages. In a consumer defense, though, the music industry stole from them first. So let's say a record is like 35 cents to produce. They sell that record for $15 to $20 as a CD in, let's say, Best Buy or whatever. That's like over 5,000% of profit off of a CD that they make. Now this is why it makes it somewhat understandable for users to go and download, because it's easy. You can go on your computer and download a file or a movie without having to go to Best Buy. Why would you go to Best Buy and pay $20 when you could just download it for free? The thing is, though, is that artists want their profit back. I feel like this is like a 3 or 4 way fight, and with the artist, the P2P, which is the file sharing service, which is illegal but unstoppable, the consumer that don't want to pay for the CD, or album, and the record labels that are with the artists. The record labels are necessary because they help promote and help artists record, because most don't have a studio in their house until they're famous or rich. Thomas Lane on July 15th of 2010 said that the IRAA, which is the Record Association of America, or the record labels, is spending over $16 million in attempt to stop downloads, to only recover about 391,000 of that back, of the 16 million. Record labels and artists are at a loss from piracy. Artists have no control of this due to contracts cutting them the lowest amount of profit. And I'll show you. This is a video that I found. It actually has a graph that's pretty. And as you can see, where's the artist?
We're down.
They make 9 cents, as you can see right there. The recording label, which is the label that signs them, is obviously making the most profit. So the musician feels as if it's unfair. They need a way to gain legitimacy back towards their music that they create. We can't like see a situation where people are producing content without being compensated, and we want to see talent protected from copyright, because when it is actually downloaded, it's totally ignoring the fact that it has a copyright. So fans use the P2P to bypass the record labels and the artists, and gaining access to the file. This guy's name is Umar Hoke. It's kind of hard to pronounce. He says that every time they write a P2P, a better, more efficient one is created. That was on April 20th of 2009. This being said, I think that artists should control the price of their song. The record label would get a cut. A central P2P service would have to be created in which everyone would have to use. So therefore, no illegal services would be prohibited on the internet. Yeah, that would be the only one you would use or be able to use. How this would work is that the P2P service would have to, people use ads to generate money to run their site, and through the use of ads, for every time a song is downloaded, that author gets, let's say, $1. For instance, iTunes is 99 cents for a song. And the more downloads, the more money the artist is going to make, and the more people that download from this site, it's a bigger population. So the ad companies are going to want to advertise there, and then the advertising companies will pay the actual P2P service. That being said, they can all equally work together, and you know, the P2P service is legitimate and not illegal anymore. It's a legal running site that gives everyone their fair share of profit. This solution reduces stress on all groups. The fans are happy with free downloads. The artists get better profit with revenue per download, and the record labels maintain control and get paid as well. So that being said, I believe the best solution to that for music piracy is one that will satisfy the music industry, consumer, and the P2P services, providing a fair and legal system for them all to work together.